Hi, everyone. Thank y'all for being with us again. This is D, and this video is a gift from me to you. And this one is about mythical creatures, and superstition ain't the way. So, as we get into, you can see all these pictures on the screen. The first one we're going to get into is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And you should just know right off the bat that's all about Gemini, the Gemini twins, and the constellation, as you can see here. And that's usually about couples, husband, wife, boyfriend, sister, brother, father, daughter, best friends, you name it. And also, they can be in the story as split personality. So it could be one person with multiple personalities, or syndrome or something like that, as you can see the Joker here. And so also we're going to get into the centaur. Now the centaur is a man half horse, half man half horse, and usually has a bow as his weapon. And so as you can see, that is a constellation in our sky right above our heads. So that's where the centaur comes from. Also, besides Centaurus as a constellation, we have Sagittarius, and I'm a Sagittarius. So here we go with the Loch Ness Monster. When I was coming up as a kid, I heard a lot about this, and the Bermuda Triangle and all these different things. And so nice, it's nice to be able to see exactly what it is. So now you see it's basically Hydra, the constellation Hydra. And it's the Loch Ness Monster. And it's snakes on the plane. Reference to Hydra. Also Jurassic Park. Sorry, all my dinosaur lovers. They're talking about Hydra in the sky. Now, also unicorns. That is also a constellation which we decoded as one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse. So you can see it's also a constellation, and it's called MONOCEROS. And they gave us this movie Legend, and that's usually where we find these mythical creatures or cartoons. They were given to us since we were young. Like when I was 10, most of these movies were on the main stations like HBO and Cinemax and all of that. Now you can see Pegasus is a horse with wings, and that also is a constellation right above our heads. So you see it in the TriStar, and I only ever seen it in the Clash of Titans, really. I can't think of anywhere else I've seen a white flying horse. TriStar all the time. Now you can see here, I'm just showing this slide with Venus and the Moon is because they're represented in most movies about love. So it could be one or the other, or it could be both of them, along with Orion. And so mermaids, that's going to be Cetus and Pisces. The next bunch of these are going to be Cetus and Pisces that we're getting into. And it's everything from what they wear on the set, like in the movie, everything they, have on is Cetus and Pisces. And now you can see Bigfoot. The references to Cetus, the constellation's Bigfoot. So, that's an easy hit on the head right there. It's just like, that's Cetus. So, and also fingers, toes, hair, that's all Pisces, because they can take that form, basically. So it's symbolism, and that's what they do with these constellations in every story, every book. And these are the main stars and the co-stars and the superstars, the real superstars. Now fairies, as you can see, same thing, Cetus and Pisces. Dragons, Cetus and Pisces all day. Fire, Pisces. Wings, Pisces. The beast of the dragon, Cetus. And then I don't know how many of y'all remember these trolls. You used to be able to put them on your pencil, your keychain. They were everywhere. And so you can see the hair, the smile, all of that, Cetus and Pisces. Trolls, big noses, their feet, that's Cetus. So, and then we get into the gnomes, and everything from his beard, his belt, his shoes, that stick, that's Pisces. The stump, that's Cetus. So the hat, all of it is Cetus and Pisces all day, y'all. And then we got the griffin. Now, this is a mythical creature, and you can read here, it has a head of a lion, you know, with an eagle, and I think, you know, it's pretty bugged out, some of these pictures of it that I seen on the internet, but I think I might have seen it in like Harry Potter or one of them kind of movies like that. But yeah, look at that. A griffin. I'm telling you. So that's Cetus and Pisces all day, of course. And you can look at it as the ram is Aries and the dragon would be Cetus and Pisces, or the lion would be Leo, but all of it is Cetus and Pisces in that pick right there. So going on to the Hunchback of Notre Dame, all Cetus and Pisces and Orion. So he's emulating all three of those constellations. Anything hunched over, bent down, short, small, even though he's big and tall, he's the man, so that's Orion. Same thing with this leprechaun here. He's short, but he's the man, so that's Orion. And his hat is Auriga with Taurus. A lot of times it could be a crown, or it could be like for a king, but right in this instance, it's the leprechaun hat. Then we could get into the werewolves, and so everything from his hair, his teeth, his claws, all Cetus and Pisces. And when I was like 10 years old, this was like the first scary movie, one of them I saw, and it freaked me out, yo. Like, it really freaked me out. I remember this scene here where they were like dead serious, stay on the road. And I'm like, what the? They were just really weird. And I'm like, okay, y'all better stay on the road. And then as they left the pub, I was like, yo, y'all veering off the road, get back on the road. And then they started hearing noises. And then there you go. Yeah, y'all should have stayed on the road, because this is the aftermath. His homie got toe up, and he was visiting him in the movie. It was bugged out, yo. But yeah, Halloween, all of that. The jack-o'-lantern, all Cetus and Pisces, y'all. Black cats, all of this is Cetus and Pisces. And even the superstitions are like really, really weird. They're all sky story things. And we just believe the craziest stuff. Like, I had a friend of mine, like, you couldn't touch his feet with a broom. And he would have to do some kind of weird thing, like spit on the broom or walk backwards or something like that. It's what we believe we can make real, y'all, but it all comes from the sky. It's not real. And here you see traditional witches, the craft, Cetus and Pisces. That was probably one of the better witch movies I remember. They did a good job with that. And it was like adolescent, like high school. And then you can see the more modern witch, all Cetus and Pisces, from what they wear, you know, the hair, the fashion, all of it. These are the more modern witches as opposed to the traditional witches. And you can see the Count. He was like the #1 Dracula vampire that I knew. He was on Sesame Street. Every Saturday I woke up and you can see the same outfit that they wear all the time. Cetus and Pisces, the cape being Pisces. It just doesn't stop, y'all. And then you got Orion and Venus. She could also be the moon, or they could switch places, you know. So it's always a sky story. They're telling you about the solar calendar or the lunar calendar, or both. They could be including solstices, equinoxes, leap year, daylight savings time. Also, here we go. I want to get into this. This is Eddie Murphy.
Necessary evil. Now, I know many of you may hear the phrase necessary evil and you say to yourself, that don't even make no sense to me. Can't be no such thing as necessary. How's evil necessary? That don't match. That's plaids and stripes, evil and necessary. You see, because without bad, there is no good. Without light, there is no dark. You need both these things. You know what I'm saying? If every day is a sunny day, well, then what's a sunny day? Well, the bottom line, brothers and sisters, what I'm trying to tell you tonight is that evil is necessary. Evil is necessary. Thereby, if it's necessary, evil must be good. Evil is good. That's what I say.
It must be.
Evil must be good. Let me hear y'all say it. Evil is good. That's right. Evil is good.
So I just want y'all to know that every single thing that we know about, y'all, is templated in the sky. Every single story, every single song, every single TV show, you name it, news stories, all are in the sky. They are templated from the sky story. As above, so below. And so I hope you enjoyed this beautiful gift. This is one of the best things I can give you from my heart, my soul. I hope you enjoy it. We got books and merch at starsnearme.com. And thank you for your time and attention. Please stay lit and be well.